Well, here we are, the high school football season right around the corner. Small schools this week, big schools the following week. We're here at the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess Fiesta Bowl preseason media day. Some of the best players in the state are here. Some of them maybe potentially going to be Heisman winners or Fiesta Bowl winners at their respective colleges. But welcome on into Bleacher Talk. I'm Jordan Spurgeon alongside Claudia Collins, and we had so much fun here.
It's an absolute blast and honestly an honor to be here. We know that these high school football players put so much effort and work to get recognized like this. So it's a great opportunity for us to talk to the best of the best across the state. So that's what we want to do on Bleacher Talk.
Yeah, without much more, you'll see some interviews from Eliav Gabai and Kayla Marinow on our team as well. So here's Bleacher Talk this week. Well, I'm here with Queen Creek quarterback Tate Reynolds, and Tate, this is going to be, a big season for you this year. You're already committed to Clemson for football and baseball, but what are you hoping to get out of the season? Is it more team-oriented for you at this point?
I feel like there's always an opportunity to learn and get better in everything you do, as a person, as a player, and just the way you treat people around you is super important, especially in my position. And I'm just going to try to stay in the moment and do what I do, man.
Yeah. The season you guys had last year, it was definitely a really, really, really great year. How do you build off that and continue to try to lead this team to get to your ultimate goal of potentially winning a state championship this year? Like, what do you feel like you need to do better or continue to do?
I feel like the best way to lead in anything, I feel like the best leaders ever have always just loved the people around them. I feel like it's really hard to do. That's an extremely hard thing to do, and I feel like I can always improve on that. And just finding a love for the people around me. And it was a great year last year, but we came up short, like you said. And everybody knows, like, we have that hunger. It's not our ultimate goal, so.
You guys get to do it with a new field this year as well. What's it like so far? Even just practicing, having just a brand new field. It's not going to look like some of those night games where it looks like we're out in the middle of. You are in the middle of nowhere, but it doesn't look like it now, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome, man. It looks nice. It's easier to cut and stuff. It's not all muddy and dirty. And when we have rain, we can actually practice outside. We don't have to practice in the gym or anything. So it's nice.
I'm curious, too, because I know I talked with Porter a couple years ago. I know in your family, one big thing is when you lift, you all do it barefoot.
Yeah.
Has it rubbed off on any of your teammates? Is anybody else in the weight room walking barefoot, or are you flying solo?
Everybody does.
Everybody does.
Nobody wears shoes. Okay. My dad doesn't even let it happen. He's our strength coach. He doesn't really let anybody do that. Porter's different, man. He's like a gorilla. He's just a beast. So he's a great exemplar to me, and I'm super grateful for him.
I got to ask, too, real quick on the recruiting side of things. So, obviously, wide scope of things. A lot of things are always up in the air, but you've been committed to Clemson for a while, and it looks like that is staying. What is it about Clemson that's really just made it feel like that was the right decision, and you're really just unwavering at this point?
There's a whole lot of prayer that went into it. I'm super grateful for the feeling that I had. I went out there, and I heard Coach Sweeney speak. I heard Coach Riley talk to me, ate with him a little bit, and just everything just felt right. It was really cool to see. And it was just all that prayer just came back to me. I just got that good feeling. It's just where I feel like I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. Last thing, kind of putting you on the spot, I guess. Maybe you don't have an answer. What are you better at, football or baseball?
I've had that one a lot. I have a little practice of this.
Okay.
When I'm in baseball season, I'm going to say baseball. Okay. When I'm in football season, I'm going to say football. So.
All right, you've been coached up well. You've definitely got new media training. Well, Tate, I appreciate it, man. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here at the Fiesta Sports preseason All-State Media Day, I'm Eliav Gabai, joined by Westwood Edge and ASU commit Sine Tenge. When I say that, how much fun is it to hear ASU commit?
Man, it feels amazing. I'm just glad that I stayed home with my parents, let my parents come watch the games for free, don't have to pay nothing, and just glad to stay home.
Now, you just mentioned it. Your parents, obviously, you are big on family. What was their reaction when you said ASU?
Man, my mom was so surprised. She thought I was going to leave, but, I had to stay home with my family and my dad to take care of them next. And I just want to say thanks to God, all glory to him, and for giving all these blessings, all this talent, and I'm just glad.
Now, what are you loving about what you're seeing with Coach Dillingham and what they got going on?
Man, I love it so much. Coach Dillingham has the most energy. I love it. Same like Coach Vince Amy, all the coaching staffs. They all have energy. I love all that. And I love all the coaches giving you energy so that you can just feel all hyped up already, even though if you wake up in the morning and you feel tired and stuff, you know what I mean?
It'll fire you up.
Yeah,
real
quick.
No doubt. Now, a day like today, How special is it for you to feel this appreciation before the season even starts?
Man, it feels amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I never thought it would be this big, this awesome, getting all these interviews and stuff. And yeah.
Now, when you see the other guys, are you sizing them up? Are they your buddies? Maybe a little bit of both? What's it like?
I can't size them up, to be honest. Man, they're all tall and all huge, and I'm all over here skinny and small.
All right. Mr. Humble
Hey,
over here, right?
it's okay. As long as I get all these interviews and I'm showing that my actions are really good, my playing on the field is really good, giving it everything I got, then I'm okay with that. I don't need to show them that I'm that big, that small, or whatever. And yeah, that's all.
When it comes to representing Westwood at this level and the next level, what does that mean to you?
Man, it means everything to me because, like, you don't have to go to a big school to get all these offers. You can literally just go to a poopy school and then just give everything you got and then, like, post everything on Twitter or post it on Instagram, and then, like, all these colleges will just come look at you, and then the moment they start looking at you, they'll get interest, and then they'll start texting you and all that, and then, like, that's what happened to me, and I'm glad I stayed at Westwood. Coach Brandon Large, he's a good head coach for 4 years, giving me all these opportunities, and he's been giving me all these offers to texting all these colleges to come check me out, and I finally got the offer I wanted, which was ASU, and I'm staying home. Yeah.
Now, for some of the younger players that have asked you for advice, what is some of the advice you've given them?
So my advice is just playing hard, give it everything you got. Every time you're at practice, give it everything you got. Like, you don't want to slack because you want to spend every minute or every second on the field giving everything you want.
Now, going into this season, what are some tools you've been sharpening during the offseason?
During the offseason, the tools that I've been sharpening is my hands, my get-off, and my physicalness. The reason why I say those was because I work with my uncle who coaches at Mountain View. He used to coach at Chandler, but now he went to Mountain View, and I've been working out with him, working on my get-offs, my spins, my moves, my hands, everything. Like, I'm glad he taught me all those things. And Coach Joshua Litt, he's been coaching me linebacker, and I had to get like 6th place for today, linebacker, and it's just been amazing. My get-offs is getting better, my hands are getting better, and yeah.
If you could talk to freshman year Sine today, I know, it's hard to think about that, but what would you tell him?
For freshman Sine, I would tell him just stay at one spot, like stop moving around, because I had to play running back, tight end, QB, DN, linebacker. I'm like, oh man, that's a lot of stuff. So if I was telling freshman Sine, just play at one spot that you know that you're good at, and just work on that.
Now, last one for you. Going into this season for Westwood, what can we expect from Westwood football?
That we might make it the playoffs, and I hope that we will, and you guys can expect that there's like youngsters that are playing for varsity that are doing good, like Keyshawn Barkis, that running back, he's good. There's another kid named Ben Atwood. He plays right receiver. He's a youngster. He's a sophomore. I met a junior and playing right receiver as a youngster, and that our defense are really good too. A kid named Dallin, he plays safety, film freak, but he's so smart, really, really smart. He knows every play on offense. He doesn't even look at the head coach for when he calls it and stuff, and yeah.
All right, well, for Sine Tenge, I'm Eliav Gabay, Sports 360 AZ.
We're just a few weeks away from the high school football season. Be sure to head on over to sports360az.com for full coverage throughout week 1 and the entire season.
With a Cardinals debit card from Desert Financial, you get official game day perks, like express stadium entry, 10% off food and drinks, exclusive ticket pricing, and 20% off at the team shop. Score your debit card from Desert Financial, the official banking partner of the Arizona Cardinals.
There's going to be a lot more games that tickets get to that price. So if you want to be a part of them, you better buy season tickets. You better do it right now. You better sell it out, because we're going to have a lot more games where this thing wants to show up to. Buy your season tickets. Let's make that every single week of next year. Because why would you not want to be in that environment? That's one of the most fun places to be in college football. Why would you not want to do that every Saturday?
This is a Santan Ford announcement. Santan Ford has over 1,600 new cars and trucks in stock. All models are priced for immediate sale to make room for more arrivals. Don't wait. Head to Tim Hovey's Santan Ford in Gilbert.
We are Santan Ford.
Ortho Arizona and my journey. My knees were shot, so I had double knee replacement, and I needed one of the best in rehab. Ortho Arizona encouraged and pushed me in the process. Go to orthoarizona.org. That's orthoarizona.org.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
Visit us at Harrah's Auction Casino in the city of Maricopa, where you'll find play for all and friendly people ready to welcome you like family.
Welcome back, you two.
As the official sponsor of Play and the only casino in Arizona with Caesars Rewards, see what a difference it makes to play where your fun is our top priority. Harrah's Auction Casino. Play for all.
To the top, till I get to the top. I keep on rocking till I get to the top. Yeah, I keep on rocking till I get to the top. Let's go. I keep on rocking till I get to the top. Can't stop, won't stop, and I never will. I keep on rocking till I get to the top. I keep on rocking till I get to the top. That's right. I keep on rocking till I get to the top. Can't stop, won't stop, and I never will.
Here with Brophy Prep wide receiver Devin Fitzgerald. And Devin, so you're entering your senior year now. What are your expectations, not just for yourself, but for this team this season?
My expectations for the team this season are for us to all just be a hard-working team. I mean, we're a really close brotherhood. We hang out off the field all the time. I mean, we have team dinner. Like we're just a close-knit bunch, and I feel like that's really going to help us. We've been bringing up a lot of younger guys to help up on the O-line and D-line, and I think the older guys are just stepping into the leadership roles, and I'm just going to help out those guys, figure out what they need to do to help us succeed, and I think we'll have a great year.
What's different, do you think, about this team so far? I know you really kind of start learning that as you get a couple games into the year, but what do you think, as you're leading into the season, is just different about this team?
I think our skill positions got a lot better. I mean, we had a whole off season. All of us worked really hard. I feel like we're going to see a lot of big improvements from all of us around the board, defense and offense. I think that's what's different.
What is it about Jason Jewell that just works for this program? Because, obviously there's a lot of, like yourself, players here that are, have NFL parents and stuff like that, and kids from all different walks of life. And Jason just seems to handle that on the outside looking in seamlessly. What is it about Jason that makes him such just a great coach and mentor and just person to be around?
Coach Jewell, he's just a great guy, great coach. He keeps it real always. He's just a genuine person, and you can talk to him about anything. Also, I feel like he's a people's person. Like, he knows everybody. He has connections with everybody. Like, any school you need to talk to, like, he's either played with them back at JUCO or wherever, or like he just knows them somehow magically. So I think that helps a lot. And then also for like Brophy's also just a
It's an elite academic school, and you get to play 6A football and compete with the best. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer for, like, the NFL kids to send their, like, you want your kid to have great education, go to a Catholic school, and play good ball, that's where you send them.
Who are some of the young guys on defense specifically? Because the defensive backs have a tough task in practice every day, I'm sure, for some of the young guys. But who are some of the guys that you're playing against in practice and, hey, they're going to cover some guys and lock them down this year?
For sure. I'd say Deshaun Crane, he's a senior in my class, and then we have Ryder Noche, he's here, he's a junior, and then we have this new freshman named Bishop Allen, and he's going to be that guy. He's nice in practice, competes with us, and it's just iron sharpens iron every single day.
Okay. Last one, because it popped in my head. So a few months ago, I was at Fiesta Supper Club, and I asked your dad, because he was wearing the chef's outfit, what he likes to make, and he says he doesn't cook.
Oh, no.
So he doesn't cook. Do you cook? Do you know how? Or is that all up to mom?
No, that's none of us cook, actually.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
we don't cook that much ever. He makes oatmeal. That's the most I've seen him make. I make some ramen, eggs. That's all I got, though.
Hey, that's a starting point, you know? There's some that can't do that, so that's a starting point. Just had to ask. Austin, appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
We are here with Malaysia Roebuck, class of 2026. You are a receiver. So tell me, is this your first year, second year on the team?
Third year.
Third year
for my school, yes.
Okay, so how excited are you for this next upcoming season?
I'm so excited. It's my senior year, so I'm pushing my team even harder. I want more. I'm hungry for it. Our team is hungry for it, and I think we're ready to play.
So as a senior, people are looking at you. How are you leading this team to be a good team?
Basically, like, mistakes are obviously going to happen on the field. I think that just fixing my attitude, holding people to a higher standard, respecting my teammates, and as they should respect me and coaches.
Good. So tell me a little bit about the dynamic of the team. What's it like on, off the field, and how does that connection help you guys on the field in games and at practice?
So usually, like, before season, we try to hang out of school just to get the feel, get chemistry. On the field chemistry is way different than out of school chemistry. So I think it's really important to build that chemistry and connections with our teammates, not only to be stronger out of school, but of course on the field, so we can win games and compete with other teams.
Okay, cool. So I hear you have a brother, Denson. So how's that competition like between the two of you? Who's the better athlete here?
So yeah, me and Desmond are really close. It's a lot of competition. We hear his name, we hear my names. We definitely push each other harder, and it's a nice relationship to have because we're never going to compare ourselves to each other, like in our faces. We're always going to push each other and try to be our best selves.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Football season is here, and you can catch all of our coverage from high school, college, and the pro level across State 48 at sports360az.com. That's sports360az.com.
With a Cardinals debit card from Desert Financial, you get official game day perks, like express stadium entry, 10% off food and drinks, exclusive ticket pricing, and 20% off at the team shop. Score your debit card from Desert Financial, the official banking partner of the Arizona Cardinals.
We've got some fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.
Now bust a move, bust a move, bust a move.
What would you need to experience life in full motion? Expertise to provide the best care. Unsurpassed training and technique. It requires the best orthopedic surgeons. Ortho Arizona.
Buy your season tickets. Let's make that every single week of next year. Because why would you not want to be in that environment? It's one of the most fun places to be in college football. Why would you not want to do that every Saturday?
Grit is in you. It's in your passion, your perseverance. It's in every challenge you face and overcome. Grit is in you. It's never in rockin' protein. Never settle.
We are here with Kayla Tacker, Casa Grande, wide receiver and safety. Nice to meet you. So, how are you preparing for this season?
Actually, we just got done with tryouts yesterday. We have a bunch of new talented girls and a lot of returning players. But I think definitely just mentally, like, knowing our schedule is tough and kind of just looking forward and taking it game by game.
So, year 3, year 2 for you?
Year 3.
Year 3. So, explain to me the difference of the game when it first started, because obviously this is a new sport for everyone. Explain how it has grown and just the environment of this new game.
I think it's definitely taken off. I mean, club-wise and high school-wise. Club's kind of always been bigger, but high school, like my first year, we didn't have football in Casa Grande, so I had to go to the district board and talk to them and get it. But I think definitely just seeing how many girls want to be out there and love the game the same way I do, especially the incoming freshmen. I think it's definitely just how big it's gotten, how much girls are getting recognized, and the attention that they deserve.
So what's obviously it's a new sport.
Yeah.
Some people might feel intimidated to step out of that comfort zone and play. What made you want to step out of that comfort zone, and what advice would you give to this one? You guys are the new first generation of flag football, but what would you give to this next group of this next generation, but also girls who are looking to play?
I think definitely just me growing up with boys kind of pushed me to be tougher and be better, but I think definitely just kind of coming out your shell and just knowing that there's girls who are going to be there to support you and have your back, whether it's a male dominant sport or not. Girls can do it and you can do it.
Cool. That's awesome. Well, thank you very much.
And we're here with Cody Cameron now. And Cody, it's great to have you as always. And, we'll jump right into it. Last week, Claudia and I, we talked about some teams and players that we're excited for, and it definitely expanded across 6A. But nobody that I know in the state talks to as many coaches from every level like you do, Cody. So you're very plugged in. You've been at camps at a lot of these schools. So just point blank off the top, who are just, one or two of the teams that we can put you on the spot that you're really excited to see, down in 3A and 4A this year?
Well, when you look at the 3A conference, I love it, Jordan, because you still have your small communities, right? So you have your tight, close pockets, and you still have the traditional two-way football player. So when you look at schools like that and areas like that, Thatcher High School has to stand out, right? And Thatcher is going to have a class that has Coach Jones's son. He's going to be a senior in there. And every time it seems like a class that has a Jones kid, whether that's one of his nephews or one of his sons, the class seems pretty loaded. And that's going to be no different. Their class of 2026 is very good. Those kids are just tough kids. They're naturally tough kids. I think they look forward to the opportunity of coming out here into the Valley and showing out. And they play in one of the tough conferences too. So Thatcher being one of them. But another one, like Ben Franklin, 100% will be up there. And I could spend an entire show talking about Danny Norris's Ben Franklin team. But another team I'll throw out there is Payson High School. Coach Burke, who's an alum of Payson High School, he's got a very, very good team. He's got a lot of returners who have a lot of experience coming in, Jordan, and that makes for a dangerous program, especially when you get into the later month of October and start in November in those playoffs. You have to draw a Payson team that either you got to go up there and play them, and that's tough, or they're coming down here, and those kids, hey, all they do is eat, live, and breathe football. That's a tough matchup. So those are two teams I really like in the 3A conference.
I'm also curious, just to piggyback off of this, any of these programs that have had a coaching change that you could see really being potentially significant this season?
Well, how about Ailey Ironwood? Clyde, we've talked about this with like Myron Blueford coming in, and Coach Blue does such a great job. He's inheriting a program that Lauren Dawson coached the last couple of years at Ailey Ironwood, him making the move back down to Casa Grande and coaching that Vista Grand. Coach Blueford, his culture, his standard, I think him inheriting a team that already is very, very disciplined, great work ethic in the weight room, and then he gets to put his own spin on things. That's going to be a really good ALA Ironwood team. And their entire team, a lot of their starters are still only juniors and sophomores. And they got one of the most powerful offensive line in the entire 3A. So you mix in those type of kids, plus, some of the talent they have outside of that, plus the culture building that Myron Blueford brings. I think it's a really good recipe for success.
Who are some of the players down at the lower levels that we really should be putting on our radar this season as they're going to be fun to watch or they're going to make a huge impact for their teams?
Okay, well, 3A, let's talk about a kid that Claudia and I talked about 2 weeks ago, Zayden Cundiff. And this is all credit to Claudia. Claudia brought this kid and said, hey, she loves multi-sport athletes. She loves the GPAs. And this kid checks all those boxes. He had 160 plus tackles. It was like close to 180 total tackles last year as a junior. He's an all-state wrestler, so that always translates really well. Another kid. Here's my Ben Franklin plug here. Shouting out Coach Norris is Ammon Alexander. It's the whole tree of the Alexander brothers that have come through Ben Franklin. Same thing. Great grades, tremendous frame. Powerful offensive lineman who's just a road grader and a mauler. And these are great kids and leaders for Ben Franklin. He's one of those kids that leads by example in everything he does, and he's so exciting to watch in the fall.
Well, Claudia, like we said at the beginning of the show, some of these players we might see in a Fiesta Bowl one day or, working on their Heisman pose. But for now, we're just looking forward to seeing them in this season.
For now, that was really just Spurge wanting to flash the Heisman pose for a second there.
When in Rome.
Yes, as you should. But hey, we're going to have so much more throughout the season on Bleacher Talk. You can always catch us on sports360az.com. We'll see you there.
With a Cardinals debit card from Desert Financial, you get official game day perks, like express stadium entry, 10% off food and drinks, exclusive ticket pricing, and 20% off at the team shop. Score your debit card from Desert Financial, the official banking partner of the Arizona Cardinals.
This is a Santan Ford announcement. Santan Ford has over 1,600 new cars and trucks in stock. All models are priced for immediate sale to make room for more arrivals. Don't wait. Head to Tim Hovey's Santan Ford in Gilbert. We are Santan Ford.
Discover more Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino.
Hi, folks. What are your drinks?
Where having fun means racking up reward credits with the Caesars Rewards loyalty program that can be redeemed for food, free play, hotel stays, and more. Not only here in the city of Maricopa, but also at more than 50 Caesars properties coast to coast. From Harrah's Las Vegas to Caesars Palace in Atlantic City. What are you waiting for? Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino, the official sponsor of Play.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.